This is Spring Porter with Spring Solutions LLC. In this video, I am going to be talking about the importance of having business credit. So similar to your own personal social security number, you know how important credit is for your own personal life. Determines on basically what you can buy, what your interest rate will be for your home and your car and all of those important things that you need in life. But when you have an EIN number, you're basically starting over, and that is essentially your business's social security number. So it's important for you to sort of flex that muscle, so to speak, and start applying for business credit. Now, for some people, having an additional $1,500 or $2,000, that's sort of all they need to start a small business. Unclaimed funds in general, and just generally speaking, it comes with a really low amount of startup costs. At the very least, you're going to need an LLC if you choose to. That comes with a certain set of fees depending on which state that you're in. And to be honest, you're just going to need regular office equipment, a printer, like I mentioned before, and maybe a website and things like that. So those things do add up when you're just starting, but once you have them in place, they're there. And paste your fees as well and postage. So those things are the items that you're going to need. So it's not a whole bunch of startup costs, but for some people, you know, a $1,500 credit card limit or $2,000 is really all they need to sort of push them and give them that information and that push and those resources to start that business. So if you're not sure where to look, you may want to start with Capital One. They have a few business card options. I actually have this Spark business one, but I like their 2% cash back. It does tell you right here what your credit level needs to be in order for you to apply for those. So you can come on here and read. I'm going to be posting a link to this business card if you are interested, and this is the one that I have. These have no annual fees. The purchase rate, the APR is 26.9. It looks like across the board. This one is 20.99. And then this one is between 13.99 to 23.99. So you can read on these. Again, if you were interested in, trying to find some funding for your business, maybe you're reaching out to people on Fiverr, someone to set up your website, and you need, those things add up. Maybe you're starting a YouTube channel and you need someone to do an intro for you or a song for you. All of those things cost money and they do add up over time. So you may want to check into getting a business credit card. As I mentioned, it is a way to keep your expenses separate from your personal ones. That's always important to do, especially when you are it's the end of the year, it's tax season time, and you are looking for receipts of everything. This is a good way to kind of keep everything together because it's already on the transaction. They do have other ones down here if you're someone that travels. They give you miles. So that's something that you can, again, look into, and it tells you what your credit level needs to be, again, if you're applying for these. So that is good to know. All right, so I'm going to just show you a little bit of mine. Like, this is my own personal account with Capital One. And see, I only have a $2,000 credit limit because I don't really need this for much. Like, I can use it for postage. I can use it for my pacer fees that come up. I don't go over my limit. I don't, I stay within the reason. Like, I don't go over 30%. I just use it basically for what I need it for my business. So toner, postage, letterhead, envelopes, things like that. That's what you can use it for. And so here it is. I just redeemed a little bit of cash back, which is nice. And so they can give it to you in a check form, or you can redeem it with PayPal, or you can actually use it on Amazon to get the other things that you need. If you wanted to get it a gift card to someone for some reason, like, you can use it for what you want. And I do like that option. So again, maybe check on the link that I'm going to supply you in the description box if you're interested in trying to get started with your business credit. And keep in mind, as I mentioned, your EIN number, if you're new, you may have to shop around before you're able to use it. because you are new, not every place and every bank is going to be taking you on board because they may think that you are a high risk. So you may have to start with your own personal social security number until you're able to build momentum and get income and maybe try a different place. If you've been in business longer, the longer that you are in business, that is, then you probably will be able to apply for a business credit card. But that's not always the case. It really just depends on the bank, to be honest. So just come here and try. Even if you have it in your own EIN number, or if you just have a business card that you are using with your personal social security number, at least you are getting into the habit of keeping things separate. So that's really what we're trying to do. At least keep the expenses separate until you're able to really flex your business credit with your EIN number. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that's helpful. And again, this is another way for you to utilize funds until you're, to start your business. If you didn't have anything to start with, maybe look into this. All right, so I will see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.